Good morning, wonderful students. I just wanted to do a quick orientation to the early childhood department and how to be successful in your courses and to be successful in the early childhood field. Why early childhood education? Now, there is an extremely high demand for ECE staff. Um, in the, not only North Carolina, not only Halifax County, but in all over the country. Okay, all over the state and all over the country, there is a high demand for early childhood staff. The local school systems and Head Start programs have a very high demand for early childhood teachers and teacher assistants. So do childcare programs out there, but they have slightly lower wages, especially for privately owned programs. The corporate owned programs, however, have more competitive wages and medical benefits. Now, how do we land these school system jobs? Okay. Now, steps to be very successful are you must first apply for the job at the school system's early childhood resources, human resources office. First apply there. Second, contact the schools to which you want to work. Why do this? Well, because the principal at the school can do a thing called a staff action, okay, and could hire you on the spot. So if you don't have an application on file, then the principal can't just go into the system and pull you. Okay. Once your application is in the system, you're open to be pulled by any elementary school principal. So you apply first, contact the principal, and get scheduled an interview with that principal. And if the principal likes you, she can pull you from the system on the spot. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, but yes, go into the school system. They need teachers assistants and lead teachers bad. Okay, now do not limit yourself to just to local areas. Okay, different areas need help too. Okay, look out there and don't be afraid to go out the city, out the state. Okay, think about it. You know, you're in Halifax County. Emporia is right down the street. Okay, only what, 15 to 20 miles away. You can easily go down there and get something. So I would keep that in mind as well. Okay, now let's talk about another thing, class attendance. Okay, now in online courses, you still must do weekly check-ins. You must check in, log in, and do some work weekly. Remember, most initial threads that we do must be at least 250 words or more, unless I specify otherwise. Now, the board, the board actually counts the words. If you look down in the lower right of the page, you'll notice that it's counting your words. I do need 250 words or more. Okay. Now, there's plenty of work to do. Plenty of work to do. Check your discussion threads and see who's asked you some questions. See if I've asked you some questions. Sometimes if you haven't quite answered the question, very clearly, I will ask you additional questions so you can come back in and answer it. I'm trying to, throw something out there to see if I can get you to answer that question so I can give you full credit. Okay. Now, remember, Big Brother is watching the system. If you are absent from your courses more than a week, we all going to get alerts about you. You know, I know most of you have jobs and you're trying to survive, okay? But these courses are also very important. And please try to get in there and get the job done. Now, financial aid. Pell Grant is not really free money, okay? Let me explain. All right, do not just get your stipend check and then just quit. If you pass and maintain your courses with a C or higher, the checks will continue to come. Why quit just after one check when you could keep getting them? Just go ahead and maintain a C average and continue your courses and complete, okay? Now, you do not want to get dropped for non-participation of classes. See, it goes back to attendance, right? You don't want to get dropped for non-participation. That will affect your financial aid status. Remember the branding assignment. Do you want to be branded as a procrastinator, quitter, or finisher? Which ones? Okay. Now, remember the financial aid, it will change, you know, your grant changes, actually changes to loan repay back, okay? If you fail courses, you must pass, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. It's my job to give you a hand, okay? Now, ways to lock your ECE career, lock down your ECE career, okay? Now, I recommend that you really take advantage of your youth, okay? Take advantage of your youth, your young age. Go for the birth to kindergarten bachelor's degree and a master's degree in education in either birth to kindergarten or educational leadership. Now, once you get into your bachelor's degree program, your birth to kindergarten bachelor's degree program, in your last semester, you are required to take the Praxis Common Core test. Okay, what is the Praxis Common Core test? Well, the Common Core, you must take the Common Core reading and math. The math is just basic mathematics. It goes up to algebra at the most, okay? Now, these two tests must be taken and complete, you know, to complete your bachelor's degree program. Now, you do not have to wait to take this test. After you earn your associate's degree, you can take that test early. Why do this? Okay, because having this certification puts you in a position that you will be guaranteed a job in a school system or Head Start at the highest paid possible. No administrator in their right minds will pass up an opportunity to employ you. Okay, nobody's going to do that if you have those two Common Core reading and math knocked out. Nobody's going to pass you up. They're going to jump on you right away. The more certified staff principals have, the more better the whole school is, okay? Now, the Praxis website is www.ets.org, okay? So keep that in mind. Just go to that website and you'll find some good materials and look at pricing and everything to take these tests and where to take these tests, okay? So if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me. Okay, or type down in the bottom. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like, okay, and hit the notifications bell, and you will continue to get little praxis notifications or early childhood notifications. I hope this information was helpful to you. Don't ask me why, ask me how. Thank you and have the greatest day ever. Bye-bye.